I'm sitting here and these people on YouTube are still trying to engage me in a back and forth. I just don't even respond anymore because let me just say this. As John Luc Picard said, I am taking command of the fleet. I am taking command of all foundational black Americans in America today. I am their spokesperson. Yes, yes, I am taking command of the. I am the king of the FBAs. This is who I am. You better recognize. Better recognize. I am the king of the FBA, whether they know it or not. And I am saying that we do not care about these illegals. We don't care. You can go take this why aren't you joining us nonsense to somebody else. We are not going to join you in this. We need to care. I'm telling all these Hispanics to just leave us alone. Leave us alone, man. Stop talking about us, man. This is another group that is starting to get on my last nerve out here. You are starting to get on my last nerve out here. I want you to leave us alone. I command you to leave us alone. Just leave us alone. Stop talking about us. Stop making these stupid goddamn TikTok videos. Just stop right now. We are not joining you in marching and demonstrating and even caring. We are not you and you are not us. So just stop. Now, don't try to mention that there's a lot of us over in Mexico. I've been knew that. I've been to Mexico before. Mexico is a beautiful nation, a beautiful country. When I was there, the Mexican people treated me like I was there was no obvious hatred whatsoever. I just happened to be in an army uniform, so that may have had something to do with it. But even when I was walking around in my civvies, Mexican people didn't bother me. Mexican people didn't bother me, right? Their women, their women are absolutely gorgeous as well. I mean, I've been to a lot of countries in this life now, and I'm still gonna see more. I'm gonna see more coming up this year. I'm gonna do some extensive traveling because I think I've unlocked a cheat code here. I'm gonna be doing some extensive traveling. I'm definitely gonna be going back to Mexico. Absolutely, Mexico. The number one, the food is amazing. The women are absolutely stunning, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna be respectful, right? But I will say this: sex with a Mexican woman is the greatest shit in the world. It really is. You know, I had to go there. I had to go there. I have experienced a great many wonderful things in this life. I really have. But while I respect you, and while some of you may respect me, or a lot of them don't like us, and some of them do, it is what it is. This country, even Mexico, even all these countries on planet Earth have immigration laws, and we are one of the few countries that we are being told that we need to drop our immigration laws for other people that don't legally have a right to be here. And for all the haters, whether they be American citizens or not, you have American citizens that hate America. It's the truth, right? What would you call them? You would call them Democrats. This is who these people are. They hate America. They want to change America into this LGBT weirdo rainbow haired nation where chaos reigns. And I'm not going to get into that, but my attitude is this, right? All the people who are still running from ICE and all the people who are still trying to get in. We have all this activity going on. So this place must be the shit. It must be the shit on some level. It has to be the shit. People are dying to come here, and people are dying to evade from leaving. It's the truth. For the life of me, when I went to Peru, it was one of the greatest nations I've ever seen in my life. It really was, man. And this year, hopefully, I'm going to make my way to Colombia because I have seen the mountains and all of this on video. It is a very, very, very beautiful country. And there's another one. Where is this at? It is Cuenca. Cuenca. Where's Cuenca at? I used to study all this stuff because I like to travel. I like to go to these different countries. Every country, I don't care if you allow me to be a tourist there. Thank you for allowing me to get the visa to stay for 30 days on the tourist visa, and then they may offer ways for me to pay $100 to extend it another 3 months or 6 months or whatever it is. You follow all the rules. You stay out of trouble. Fine, great. That does not mean that we should allow the world to just come here and do whatever they want because this is terrorism. You should not enforce these laws. Really? Could you do that in China? Could you do that in Russia? Could you openly defy their law enforcement? Could you openly beat their police and their military up and not get shot or stomped to the ground? And yet they want to sit here and say this is fascism. If this is fascism, good lord, this is kindergarten fascism at this point. Like I said before, Trump ain't killing nobody, but he has proposed a golden parachute citizenship, and the proposed investment is $5 million. People talk shit about that. Did you know? You look at citizenship requirements. I'm kind of tongue tied, like, or you type in Google citizenships that you can buy. I remember a couple of years ago there was this Caribbean nation that offered you citizenship. All you had to do is give them $150,000 in Bitcoin cash. These little tiny small black Caribbean nations that do this, those are just the playgrounds for the ultra rich, the people that can afford yachts and fucking $3 million, $5 million houses. Those places do that. It's probably more money by now. It's probably like $250,000 in Bitcoin cash, and they will allow you to be a citizen in one of these Caribbean nations. And America is offering $5 million, and people are losing their shit. Why is it that the illegals are fighting tooth and nail all across the country to avoid deportation? And there are still people, we haven't really heard about it, that are still jumping over fences to get here. This place must be hot and popping. It must be. It must be hot and popping. But let me just say this. These people that are here illegally, you have to go home. These people on YouTube, you have to stop commenting me. I don't care about this nonsense. Oh, we're going to have a hard time on the farms. Well, this is not hard. All you people that want to collect welfare, you're going to have to get out there and you're going to have to pick fruit. Yes. This is what these states need to do. 4 hours a day. Most of them have work requirements anyway, right? So you want to be taken care of by the state, you got to get your big fat white ass or your big fat black ass out in the sun, and you need to pick cotton. This is what you need to do. I'm dead serious. This is America. We have to we have to we have to determine our value. This is what Trump is doing. If you want to live in America, it's gonna it's gonna cost you $5 million. Why is that a bad idea? Right? The job of a president is to increase the value of his nation, and this is what he's doing. He is clearing out the low skilled undesirables, for lack of a better word. I saw this young kid, this young FBA kid, brother. He lives in New York City. He made a video showing most of these illegals are literally homeless now. They are sleeping on the streets. So we have a whole bunch of these people. Most of them are African males. You have to go back home now. Why would you? Do you know how hot it is in New York State now? 87, 82, 83, 87. Real soon it's going to be 90 degrees. And you, as an African, you want to sleep on the ground in New York City? I'm from New York City. The ground feels like an oven just walking down the street. And you want to sleep. Why don't you take the $1,000 and a free plane ticket and go back home? And people call that fascism. That how much would that $1,000 be in Nigerian money? That would be a lot of fucking money. Y'all need to go back home. This whole thing of making you citizens so that you can vote and totally forever nullify the FBA vote, it didn't work. You need to go home. You need to go back to Nigeria, Ghana, Senegal, Kenya, wherever the fuck you going. Everybody got to go back home. And the Ukrainians, y'all got to go back home too. It doesn't matter what your nationality is. It doesn't matter if you're white, you're black, or you're brown. If you are here illegally, if your protected status is up because we only gave you 2 years. We gave you 2 years from the kindness of our heart, or whatever the amount of time is. You got to go back home and solve your own country's problems. You have to grab a gun, join in your civil war, get rid of your despotic leaders. You have to go back home and solve your own fucking problems. I don't care. I'm just done with this shit. This is why I keep saying to all these people and all the comment sections that free men carry arms. Free men carry rifles. This is what free men do. Slaves. The Democrat Party are always trying to gut the Second Amendment. They are always trying to impose new gun control because they love unarmed slaves. This is what you couldn't catch me dead with a Democrat Party identification in my pocket. These people are fucking trash. Seriously.